linear inequalities. The weightage for linear inequalities in the board exam is MCQ, which is for 1 mark, and 3 marker question. Sorry, and 1 3-marker question. Okay. Come. And 3-mark question 1. So total 4 marks weightage is given for linear inequalities in the board exam. Okay, not for tomorrow's exam, children. This is not for tomorrow's exam. This is for board exam. Total 4 marks. All right. But children, for tomorrow's exam, you can expect the double of 4, which is 8. Why? Because there are only half of the portions for tomorrow's paper, right? So you can expect 8 marks from linear inequalities. So what we will do is we'll practice accordingly. We will practice for 2 MCQ questions and 2 3-marker questions. Okay, 2 3-marker questions. Let's start. So children, here is the first objective type question. Solve the inequation 3 minus 2x is greater than or equal to x minus 12, where they're asking you to find the value of x. And x belongs to which replacement set, children? Is a set of natural numbers. When we say x belongs to n, what does that mean? X belongs to natural numbers. Can you solve it in 1 minute time? Start doing. I will be solving it once I give you sufficient time to solve it, okay? Not directly. Come, Arthur. Arthur, sit behind Rian. Can you see the board here? Yeah. Now you can sit beside Alvin also. Very good, Maria. Solved it? What is the answer? Solution set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many of you got this? Arani, check again. Gopika, right answer. Good job. Sia, you didn't come for the offline class today. What happened?
Sorry.
Achha, tomorrow you come. Yeah. Sia, correct answer. Anika, correct answer. What about the rest? Yes.
So are you able to get the messages I'm getting in chat?
What, Janice?
Are you able to get the answers I'm sending in the chat? I just now sent, but I think my internet is slow.
Janice, I've got your answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come, Bhavesh. Joel, correct answer. Good job. What about the rest? Harni, Sachin, why you didn't come for the offline session today? Shone, I would like to on.
Sir, I had exam, sir.
Why you didn't come for the class today, Sachin?
Sir, I have exams tomorrow.
We have exam tomorrow. Okay, fine. So 1 minute over. Now let's discuss about this. Children, what we do usually, we try to bring the variables to left side and the constants to the right side. Always remember this thumb rule when you are solving linear inequalities. Okay, you should always bring the variables to the left and constants to the right. Okay, but there is no harm. There is nothing wrong even if you shift the other way around. You bring the constants to the left and the variables to the right. Okay, eventually you will get the right answer. But to be always in the comfort zone, you can do whatever I said before. Okay, so here what I'll do is I will bring this x from the right to the left hand side. So it becomes minus x greater than or equal to, and I'll bring this 3 from the left to the right hand side. It becomes minus 12 minus 3. Now let's simplify. Minus 2x minus 3x is what? Minus 2x minus x is minus 3x greater than or equal to minus 12 minus 3 is minus 15. You all remember the rule? When you have negative signs on both the left hand side and the right hand side, they both will get eliminated, isn't it? They both will get eliminated, but the inequality sign will reciprocate. So I'm eliminating negative sign from both the left hand side and the right hand side, but at the same time, I will reciprocate the inequality sign. So initially it was greater than or equal to, now it has become less than or equal to. Now let me bring 3 from the left to the right hand side. So where it will go? To the right hand side denominator. So it is less than or equal to 15 by 3, which means x is less than or equal to 5. You simplified the inequation, right? But they were asking us to write the solution set. Now, children, you all know this rule. When x belongs to Win, what does Win stands for? Whole numbers, integers, natural numbers. So whenever the replacement set belongs to whole numbers, integers, or natural numbers, you should be using which form? The roster form, isn't it? When you are writing the solution set, you will be using the roster form. And what is the meaning of roster form? You are individually writing down the elements of the solution set. Now, say for example, here the elements were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have to write it individually within curly braces, right? That is known as roster form, right? And children, when x belongs to real numbers R, the method which you will use to write the solution set would be what? The rule method. Isn't it? We'll practice a few sums based on rule method also. So here anyways, we have to apply roster form. Let's do it. So children, which are those natural numbers which is less than or equal to 5? Obviously, it will start with 1, then 2, 3, 4, and then of course 5. Why? Because it is less than or equal to 5. That means the number 5 will also be a part of the solution set, right? Good children. Next is some. I'll make a small change over here. It's not 25. Let's make it 35. Now do it. This is the inequality. 35 minus 4x is less than or equal to 16. The smallest value of x when x is a real number. Only 1 minute, not more than that. Is after here. Okay, 1 minute over. Who has given me the answer? Anika. All right. Anika, what did you answer? Anika, what are the question? Find the smallest value of x when x is a real number. Offline students, what's the answer? 4.775. Okay. Online students, 4.75. Sia has answered. Anika, you are very close to the solution, but you didn't exactly give me the answer.
So it is 4.75. I
Uh,
got it now.
Read the question carefully. Maria, Joel, all are saying 4.75. Inju, how much? 4.75. Is there anybody who needs help? Nobody needs help. You got the answer? Got it? Got it. Anoki, got it? Shall I move ahead? Is there anybody online who needs help? Please tell me, children. Caitlin,
Sir,
Purva,
both are 4.75, right, sir?
Sachin, correct answer. Caitlin, will you do it on your own? Caitlin, will you do it on your own? Okay, fine. So let me give you the next question. This
No.
will. Yes, Anika.
So for the second one, what is the answer, sir? Like when it is an integer?
So one more question was there. Smallest value of x when x is an integer. What is the answer, children? X is an integer. 4.75 is an integer. 4. 4. All right. I'll take only 30 seconds to solve this. Listen to me, children. Let's clarify it. 35 is less than. Okay, Joanne, listen. Minus 4x is less than or equal to 16 plus 35. So minus 4x is less than or equal to 16 plus 35 is 16 minus, yeah. 16 minus 35. How much is 16 minus 35? Minus 19. Anyways, minus minus will get eliminated. So 4x is greater than or equal to 19. So x is greater than or equal to 19 by 4. Otherwise, you can also say x is greater than or equal to 4.75. You all got it here. Very good job. So you simplify the inequation as of now. Now you have to answer the first question. Find the smallest value of x when x is a real number. So children, imagine x belongs to the set of real numbers and you have to find the smallest real number here. I think x should be exactly equal to what? 4.75. Because you know x was greater than or equal to 4.75. So the number 4.75 is also a part of the solution set, isn't it? Now the value of x is what going on into positive infinity because it is greater than or equal to. So it's like 4.76, 4.77, 4.78. It goes on into positive infinity. So out of that, the smallest real number will be what? Exactly 4.75 because you're starting your journey from 4.75 onwards and going into positive infinity. So the smallest real number would be 4.75. Now children, which number would be the smallest integer? I need an answer for this. The smallest integer will be 5, isn't it? Children, just now I said, see, if you have a doubt, draw a rough number line and check. Okay, this is your number 4, this is your number 5, this is your number 6, and it goes on into where? Positive infinity, right? 4.75 will come somewhere over here. I'll just label it. Is 4.75 a part of the solution set? Yes, it is a part of the solution set. So I'm highlighting it with a dark circle. All right. Now from this 4.75, you are going into where? Positive infinity. If you ask me, 4.75 is an integer, my answer is no. So after 4.75, when you go towards the right direction of the x-axis or right direction of the number line, which is the first integer which you will come across? It is the number 5, isn't it? So the smallest integer which comes just after 4.75 is what? 5. So the second answer must be what? 5. I hope I'm clear with this. Huh? So children, I'm just teaching you a technique where you can verify your answer. If you do all the calculations in your mind, here and there, mistakes will happen. But at the same time, when you draw a number line, Angel, where are you? Huh? Completely lost today. Listen. So after 4.75, the first integer is what? 5. All right. Anika, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Let's do one more one marker question. Find the solution set. Only 1 minute. Afnan, you are there? Why you got late?
Yes, sir.
These kind of questions, Afnan, the one which we are doing now, all these are MCQs.
Okay.
Yeah. Joanne, answer. That's a greater than or equal to you're getting. Then don't write the solution set, children. Find the smallest whole number. Find the smallest whole number. That's it. True. Sure. Think again. Find the smallest whole number. Think again. What is the inequality after simplifying? X is greater than or equal to? Then you have to think again. I need perfect answers, okay? Maria is saying the smallest whole number is, okay, I won't reveal it. What is the answer, Sandra? Shazia? 3? Okay. Janice, Gopika? Maria is saying 3. What about you? 3. Inju? What? 3. Feeling sleepy, no, Inju? Come, stand here for some time. 5 minutes. 5 minutes to stand here, your body will become active. And then you can go back without my permission. Okay, come. Anika, you didn't answer my question. Afnan, perfect. Very good, Joel. Good job. Purva, correct answer. Joanne, I ask you to think again. Don't be in a hurry. Okay, you will go wrong. Yeah. Jeevan, what you got? 3. Yeah. Let's just confirm the answer. Harani, think again, Harani. X minus 5 by 2 greater than or equal to 5 by 2 minus x. Can you all see the board? Backside? Huh? Switch on the fan now if you want it. The switch is over there. Ask Steve to on it. Yeah. Children, so x plus x is greater than or equal to 5 by 2 plus 5 by 2. Right? You all did this. X plus x is what? 2x. Greater than or equal to 5 by 2 plus 5 by 2 is 2 times 5. 2 times 5 by 2, isn't it? 2 cancel and you get 5. So x is greater than or equal to 5 by 2. X is greater than or equal to 2.5. So you simplified the inequality. Now, once this is done, read the question. There are, so that one, it's fine. You have to find, keep it at the same speed. Find the smallest whole number. Now, when I say x is greater than or equal to 2.5, your journey is going to start from here, children. 2.5 comes somewhere over here in the middle of 2 and 3, isn't it? Now see, it's greater than or equal to 2.5. That means 2.5 is a part of the solution set. From 2.5, you have to move towards the right-hand side of the number line, right? So the next whole number which you are coming across is what? 3. You should not be thinking what comes behind 2.5 because you are traveling towards the right-hand side, isn't it? From 2.5, if you are traveling towards the left-hand side, imagine children, imagine instead of this, you are getting x is less than or equal to 2.5. What does this mean? On the number line, you have 3, 2, 1, 0, and so on. Your 2.5 comes somewhere over here, isn't it? X is less than or equal to 2.5. That means it is a part of the solution set. But since it is less than or equal to 2.5, your journey is towards the left-hand side of the journey, towards of the number line. Isn't it? Reducing speed. Reducing. No, it is towards the left-hand side. So when you're traveling towards the left-hand side, which is the first whole number which you come across? It is the number 2. Are you getting it? This is how you decide which is the smallest number. You draw a number line for your reference and then figure it out. Okay. Yeah. Then let's do a 3-marker question. Most probably they'll be asking you a 4-marker question tomorrow, children. That's what I feel. Start doing. I want you to simplify this in equation and represent this on a number line when x belongs to real numbers. Real numbers. Yeah, it's real numbers. X belongs to R. X belong, yeah. You have to find the solution set. You have to find the solution set, and then you have to draw the number line also. 2 things you have to do. The question is 2x plus 5 whole divided by 3 is greater than 3x minus 3.
So this question came in my math exam.
What is it?
This question came in my math exam yesterday.
Oh, ditto. The same question came.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Caitlin, after a long time you are doing this, maybe because of that. Okay, you will be back on track. I know that. Yes, Afnan, you have a test on Monday. That is why I'm conducting revision classes for you. Okay. Are we done? Bhavesh? Done? Monish? Rian also done? Okay. Jeevan? Done? Anukhi? This is a 3-marker question, so you can take around 2 to 3 minutes. Very good, Maria. I'll be once again discussing the rules and regulations which you have to follow while drawing a number line. Okay. Whatever you remember, recollect everything and draw a number line on your own. Loka, show me. What you were doing in the last 6 months? Janice, I think you are wrong. Caitlin, I got your answer. Now, Janice and Purva are saying it is less than, and Maria is saying it is greater than. Caitlin is saying it is less than. Maria, is there any mistake in your answer? Less than or greater than? Anika is saying less than, Sia saying less than, Harni saying greater than, okay. Caitlin saying less than. Is less than? Okay. Offline students, what is the answer? Only less than sign is there? Okay, fine. Joel is saying X is less than. Okay. Now, let me just confirm the answer. All of you, pay attention. Children, the first step which you could do is multiply 3 towards the right hand side, isn't it? Right, Arthur? So you get 2x plus 5 greater than 3 is getting multiplied to the right hand side. So 3 into 3x minus 3. You get 2x plus 5 is greater than, when you open this bracket, you get 9x minus 9. Nine x minus 9. Now, bring 9x to the left, so it becomes 2x minus 9x greater than minus 9 minus 5. 2x minus 9x is what? Minus 7x greater than minus 9 minus 5 is what? Minus 14. Now minus and minus will get eliminated. So when minus minus gets eliminated, you get 7x less than 14, isn't it? I discussed about this in the very first sum. When from both the sides, negative signs are getting eliminated, the inequality sign will reciprocate. So 7x is less than 14. Therefore, x is less than 14 by 7, or you can say x is less than 2. That's all. Now, children, you have to represent this on the number line, isn't it? Let's do it. So, what are the rules and regulations to do a number line? Children, the arrowheads should be there on both the right hand side and the left hand side. The most important rule. Somewhere over here, you can plot 0, right? Then 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. Here minus 1, minus 2, and so on. Now, x is what? Less than 2. That means the number 2 is not a part of the solution set because it is less than, right? So if 2 is not a part of the solution set, then that number 2 should be highlighted with a hollow circle, isn't it? The number 2 should be highlighted with a hollow circle. Only if it is a part of the solution set, you will represent that particular number with a shaded circle or a dark circle. Here it is hollow circle. Now x is less than 2, children. So how will you draw the number line? From the number 2, which is highlighted with hollow circle, you will move towards the left hand side of the number line, and this will be your journey. So children, since you are using only a pencil to draw a number line, whichever portion you are covering as a part of your journey, that should be highlighted. Okay, that should be highlighted thickly. And also, don't forget to highlight the arrowhead, because you are conveying a message to the examiner that, sir, I'm going towards the left hand side infinity, and that arrowhead indicates what? Infinity. All right. So this is the correct number line. And children, one more important thing, please don't draw a number line without writing a proper solution set. Now here x is belonging to whom? Real numbers. For real numbers, you use rule method, isn't it? So please do write this. Solution set is equal to set of x such that x belongs to real numbers and x is less than 2. Please do write the solution set and then you convert it into a number line. Okay? Please don't draw a number line without a solution set. It's a crime. Okay. Fine. Let's do one more. Very good, Maria. Afnan, very good. Anuki, you got the answer? Got the answer.
Excuse me,
Yes, ma'am. Tell me.
sir. If any number which is less than x, that should be marked with hollow circle.
Any number?
Which is less than x, x is less than any number, that should be marked with a hollow circle number line.
That should be what?
That should be marked on a number line with a hollow circle. So
Hollow circle. Yeah, exactly. If it is not a part of the solution set, then it should be drawn or it should be highlighted with a hollow circle.
okay,
Make this -1, children. So -1, Shazia, -1 less than x minus 2 less than or equal to 9 minus 2x, where x belongs to natural numbers. I want you to write the solution set. And remember, children, this time the replacement set is what? Natural numbers, isn't it? What is this known as? Replacement set. Please remember all the technical jargons used in mathematics. Okay, replacement set is what? The wholesale set, isn't it? From that wholesale set, we take the retail set that we call as solution set. I hope you remember that is how I taught you. You go to a shop, you get all the items in the shop. That is known as replacement set. Very good, Maria has solved. So children, x is belonging to natural numbers. How will you write the solution set? In the roster form. Sachin, keep the camera on. Gopika, Harini, Afnan, keep the camera on. Caitlin is saying 1, 2, 3. Maria is saying only 2 and 3. Okay. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Janice is saying 2, 3. Gopika 2, 3. Sia. Okay. Very good, Sia. Arani 2, 3. Caitlin, some minor mistake is there. Check again. Anika, Joy.
No, sir, I took the question as -3 instead of -1. I
Minus
didn't
1.
see you change the question.
Okay, fine. Sandra, how much? Didn't solve? Solve. Shazia, 2, 3. Alvina, 2, 3. 2 and 3. Solve it on your own. Jeevan. Very good, Afnan. Yes, Purva. Chalo, we'll do it. Now, children, here, okay, now silence, listen to me. Here, there is a combination of two inequalities. Did you notice that? Angel, look here, listen to me. The first one is -1 less than x minus 2, isn't it? The one which I am highlighting with a wavy line. Now, that is one inequality. And the second one is what? X minus 2 less than or equal to 9 minus 2x. The one which I am highlighting in yellow colored line. Okay. So when you combine it together, you are getting two different, sorry, you are getting, Jeevan, I'll throw you out of the class now. Children, the first inequality is what? -1 less than x minus 2. Second inequality is what? X minus 2 less than or equal to 9 minus 2x. So when you're combining these two inequalities, you're getting one single inequality, right? Now, if you want to comfortably solve this, the best method is separate them, right? If you want to comfortably solve it, just separate both of them individually, take your own sweet time, simplify it. And then once you simplify both the inequalities, the left hand side and the right hand side, join them together. Okay. And then you can write the final solution set. Now children, let's solve the first part. -1 less than x minus 2. So -1, you can bring this -2 to the left. It becomes +2 less than x. -1 plus 2 is what? 1. So 1 is less than x. Is it simplified? Yes, it is simplified. If you want, you can bring x to the left, 1 to the right. So it becomes x is greater than 1. Okay, but don't do it as of now. Just keep it as 1 less than x. Now, x minus 2 is less than or equal to 9 minus 2x. So if you bring this minus 2x to the left, it becomes plus 2x less than or equal to 9. Minus 2 goes to the right. It becomes what? Plus 2. X plus 2x is what? 3x less than or equal to 9 plus 2 is 11. So x is less than or equal to 11 by 3. X is less than or equal to, what is 11 by 3? 3.6, right? 3.666 is a recurring decimal number, so you just keep it as 3.6. Otherwise, children, if you want to keep it as a mixed fraction, just keep it as a mixed fraction also, 3, 2 by 3. Will that be fine? 3, 2 by 3. Okay. Now, what did I say? Once you simplify both the inequalities, you can club them together. So when you club them together, you get 1 less than x and x less than or equal to 3, 2 by 3. Okay, you clubbed it together. Now, x belongs to whom? X belongs to natural numbers. I mean, the replacement set is what? Natural numbers. Now, they are asking us to write what? The solution set. So, how will you write the solution set? You know, when it is belonging to whole numbers, integers, or natural numbers, you should be using which form, Jeevan? You should be using which form? Huh? Which form? Roster form, isn't it? You should be using the roster form. No, you have to write it in the roster form. That is why I'm telling you, win, WIN, roster form, real numbers, rule number. Okay. Now, children, if you want to write the solution set and you are getting stuck somewhere, you know, you're not able to decide this 1 less than x less than or equal to 3, 2 by 3, which are going to be the natural numbers coming in the solution set. Draw the number line, a rough number line, okay? A rough number line. This is for your reference. For your teacher's reference, you will draw a fresh one once you write the solution set. This number line you are drawing to figure out what are the elements of the solution set. Let's do it. So children, the first number is what? 1. 1 comes over here. The next number is 3, 2 by 3. 3, 2 by 3 means, see, 3 is over here and 3, 2 by 3 comes just after 3. Make sense? Yeah. Now children, 1 is less than or 1 is less than x, isn't it? So after 1 comes the number 2. After 1 comes number 2. So 1 is less than x, children. If 1 was less than or equal to x, then 1 would have been a part of the solution set. But 1 is not a part of the solution set. So after 1, which is the next natural number, it is 2, right? So 2 is a part of the solution set. Now, after 2 comes the next natural number, which is 3. So 3 is also a part of the solution set. Would you like to go to 3, 2 by 3? No. You will not go there because you know 3, 2 by 3 is a decimal number, is not a natural number, isn't it? So yes, the solution set would be set 2, 3. Now you have to draw the number line. Children, am I teaching you properly? Ideas are getting clear? Refreshed? Okay. Now let's represent this on the number line. So draw the number line, keeping in mind all the rules and regulations. Draw the arrowhead. Yeah. Now draw plot 0 over here, 1 over here, 2 over here, 3 over here, 4 and 5, max to max. Now you have to plot only what? 2 and 3. So 2 should be highlighted with a dark circle and 3 should be highlighted with a dark circle. Children, one more important rule. 2 and 3 are shown on the number line, but you should always be highlighting an extra number on the number line just on the left hand side of the first number, which is 1, and on the right hand side of the next number, which is number 4. I hope you remember this. Additional numbers should always be shown on the number line. If you do this, children, I'll show you what mistakes children do in the paper. They will do this in the paper. 0 marks, even though the answer was right, isn't it? They drew the number line, arrowheads were there, and they plotted 2 and 3, and they highlighted it also, isn't it? But still, you will not be getting marks for this. Why? Because you never plotted an extra number towards the left of 2 and an extra number towards the right of 3. If you forget this, 0 marks. Okay? One number. One extra number is enough. Okay. Okay, Ravi. Next question. One more. I'm going to ask you a 1 marker question. Write the solution set for this number line. Jeevan, slightly reduce this. Write the solution set. Harni, very good, but okay, Nabil. Nabil, keep the camera on and set. Sachin, Gopika, Harni, Afnan, why the cameras are off? Very good, Anika. Very good, Maria. Caitlin is less than or equal to.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yes, Maria.
Should we write the solution set in real numbers? Only in numbers.
This should only be real numbers, no, Maria, because see, I have taken this blue color and I have highlighted the entire number line starting from 2 towards the left hand side, isn't it? So
Yes.
this is only indicating real numbers.
Okay, sir.
If it is whole numbers or integers or natural numbers, I'll be highlighting those numbers individually by using a dark circle. Right?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. What's the answer, Milan? Answer of question.
X says that X belongs to R. X is smaller than or equal to.
Lesser than or equal to. Yeah, very good. So children, how to predict the answer for this? Very simple it was. You just need to know whether, you just need to check whether your teacher has highlighted all the portions or all, the entire segment on the number line. I have highlighted it, right? I know I started my journey from where? Number 2. Isn't it? And I started traveling towards the left hand side of the number line. But while I was traveling, I was covering each and every element lying on the number line. So if each and every element is covered, it means X is belonging to whom? The set of real numbers. All right. So if X is belonging to real numbers, which form of solution set you will be using? Set to builder form or rule method, isn't it? We'll be using rule method. So how will you write the solution set? Set X such that X belongs to real numbers and X is less than or equal to 2. That's it. Okay. Easy. Now I'll ask you one question. Let me see how many of you give me the right answer. 0, 1, 2, 3, answer this? X is less than 3. Very good. Very good. Caitlin, you have got the previous one. No? Maria, good, good, good. Sia, Joel, Anika. How many of you say it is X is less than or equal to 3? No. Is X less than? X is less than 3. Very good. Very good, children. Gopika, Caitlin. Good job. Sandra, what is the answer? Less than 3. Yeah. Let me explain the sum. Now, children, what did I say? When you use a dark circle, or when you use a dark circle like this on a number line, it indicates the number on which you have plotted the dark circle or highlighted it with a dark circle. That is a part of the solution set. But at the same time, when you use a hollow circle, like this, it denotes that the number which you have highlighted on the number line is not a part of the solution set. Are you getting it? So here, if you notice, this number 3 was highlighted with a hollow circle. So when 3 is highlighted with a hollow circle, indirectly, it is telling you 3 is not a part of the solution set. Now, from that 3, are you moving towards the left or the right hand side of the number line? You're moving towards the left of the number line, isn't it? So it is always less than sign. If you're moving towards the right, it's always greater than sign, right? So you got X less than 3. How will you write it in the solution set form? You know X is belonging to whom? Real numbers, isn't it? Real numbers means rule method. So set of X such that X belongs to real numbers, X is less than 3. This is your answer. Was that easy? Okay. One more of this type, they may ask you such questions, student. You won't expect that somebody will give you a number line and ask you to write the solution set, isn't it? So let me give you -3, -4.
So she asked me doubts. So she asked how was it written?
What am I doing here? Kathak? Yeah. So children, -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. And I'm going to highlight it here like this, and over here like this. And I'm going to highlight the entire portion in between this -3 and 6. What would be the solution, sir?
X is greater than X and X is
Wrong. Think again. -3 is? No, less than or equal to X. And X belongs to real numbers. How many of you got this? Janice, Sia, Maria, good job. Giovanni, okay, what was your answer, Albina? Okay, now listen, pay attention. Pavesh, stop this. Pavesh, you sit there on that chair. Pavesh, stand up, sit on that chair. Yeah. Bring it a little closer. Very good, Maria. Anika. Anika, your first part is wrong. Caitlin, very good. Okay, now listen. Huh? Integer, no. No. Now listen, children. I'll explain it. From the scratch, I'll explain. I drew a number line, children, where I plotted the negative numbers, 0, and the positive numbers, isn't it? Now, if you notice, -3 is highlighted with a dark circle. 6 is highlighted with a hollow circle. So from there, you should understand -3 is a part of the solution set, but 6 is not a part of the solution set. Remember this, children. See what I have written over here. Dark circle, it's a part of the solution set. Hollow circle, not a part of the solution set. So you got an idea. -3 is a part of it, and 6 is not a part of it. Okay. Now, children, the variable x is lying in between -3 and 6. Isn't it? Variable x is what lying in between this -3 and 6. Now, when I say -3 is a part of the solution set, 6 is not a part of the solution set, how will I determine the inequality signs over here? That is a major concern, children. Now, somewhere over here, your x lies, isn't it? X is in between -3 and 6. Now, see, -3 is towards the left hand side of x, and 6 is towards the right hand side of x, isn't it? Otherwise, you think it this way: -3 lies towards the left hand side of the number line, 6 lies towards the right hand side of the number line, isn't it? And in between, somewhere you will find the variable x, isn't it? So, children, -3 less than or equal to x. Why? Because -3 is lying towards the left of x, or left of the number line. And x is what? Less than 6. Because 6 is lying towards the right hand side and x is lying towards the left. Whenever you are moving towards the left, the sign should be what? Less. Whenever you are moving towards the right, the sign should be what? Right. Easy tricks to remember, children. When you are moving towards the left, the sign should be less than. Jeevan. And when you are moving towards the right, it should be greater than sign. Okay. So here you see -3 is less than or equal to x less than 6. That means this variable x comes in between the number -3 as well as 6. Okay. -3 is a part of the solution set. That is why I am using less than or equal to. If I don't use that equal to sign, I am not conveying the proper message, isn't it? And here I am using less than sign because I know 6 is not a part of the solution set. So only less than sign is there. Are you getting it? Six is greater than. Now you can think. But this is how they will give you the options. This is how they will give you the options, isn't it? You are not writing the answer on your own. You have to figure out which is the right option given to you in the MCQ, isn't it? So this is how they will frame the question for you. Okay, so learn it this way. I hope you all got this. Children, usually what we do, they give you an inequality, we simplify it and reach this portion, right? And then this portion is converted into a number line. But here what we are doing it in the reverse way. I'm giving you the number line. From the number line, you have to predict what is the solution set, right? Now, children, this is not the final answer. You have to write the solution set, isn't it? So, set of x says that x belongs to real numbers comma -3 less than or equal to x less than 6. This is your answer. This is how you have to write the solution set. Now, how did you understand that x is belonging to real numbers? Because from -3 till 6, all the numbers between them were highlighted with this blue colored line, isn't it? It was highlighted. Every other bit of the number line was highlighted. That is how you got to know x is belonging to what? Real numbers. Okay, I'll just close this word file and open a new one. One more. Okay, Nabil. Children, can I just re-log in? Because when I'm writing, it's not coming properly on the screen. You can see this, no? I'll send you a fresh link. Okay. Just give me 5 minutes.